All right. So let's wrap things up with some quick AI news. So OpenAI has released O3, and X is on fire about it. State-of-the-art performance in many categories, as to be expected. But what we also see online is we see that some open source models are starting to take some of the spotlight from OpenAI. So for the first time, we're seeing an open source model really be able to be trained on a far lower budget and achieve state-of-the-art status. So DeepSeek, which is a Chinese open source model, was released recently, and it was able to outperform Llama and GPT-4o. And if we look at, I believe, at a fraction of the cost in order to train it, and if we look at its performance, it's state of the art compared to other models. Claude, something I use all the time, outperforming Claude on everything here. Outperforming Claude on everything but the SWE bench verified. So really cool to see. And what's great about models like this is then you can run it locally. This is open source. So you can download this. You can set it up on your computer if you have a GPU, and you can run this LLM yourself and get access to state-of-the-art performance. So yeah, really cool to see. Let's see if I can pull up a little bit more information. So they spent about $6 million to train it. I want to say that's like orders of magnitude less than what OpenAI is spending to train their models. Let's see if I can pull that up. Let's see if we can get data on how much OpenAI spent to train O3.
I find it kind of humorous as well that the reason why they named it O3 and not O2 is because of copyright issues.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I know it as well.
Brian Armstrong, the CEO of Coinbase, was like, I have no idea what's going on with this naming strategy. Like, if this is an IQ test, I'm failing it. But yeah, so it's reported that OpenAI spent up to $7 billion in 2024 on training for its models. And GPT-3, a very old model, it was estimated they spent between 5 and 12 million. So, I mean, this is an open source model that's been able to be trained at a fraction of the cost, reportedly, and achieve state-of-the-art performance. So this is really exciting to see. Really cool progress in the open source community on AI. And then we have O3 released. We have Sora that was released recently. Google, maybe next week we'll jump into some of Google's video generation as well and what they're doing. But just continued innovation in AI every week right now. So really awesome to see. Anything you want to add, Emmanuel?
Nothing that you have highlighted already. I was just thinking about an article that I saw somewhere online talking about how 2025 just might be the year for us to see AI LLMs just explode. I'm very interested to see what it holds. We've started the new year now, and I mean we're already having updates about the O3 release, about Google's new new generation software. The list just keeps growing, and I'm just very curious to see what 2025 holds in store for us.
Yeah, exactly. Like, is Grok 3 going to be state of the art? Like, Llama also is training on a massive cluster. What's going to happen with that? So, yeah, I think we have so many performance gains still to come. Like, once we maximize the size of the training clusters, we're still going to get better, because look at what DeepSeek was able to do on a way lower budget. So there's going to be so much improvement here. And obviously text is like the perfect medium for training an LLM. So, how are we going to be able to transition that over to robotics and, like a robot operating system learning and improving how it operates? It's going to be awesome to see. So, yeah, stay tuned, and we'll try to keep you guys updated with the latest stuff we find from around the tech ecosystem. And yeah, time to get back to building. So thanks for the time. Cheers.